fucking time. I'm just kidding. Kind of.
Kind of.
Are you though? Yeah, there it is. I see it up and running.
Hide. Hide. All the things.
Why isn't it playing?
Changing all the nameplates to Impact because I really like the look of Impact after I discovered it.
You just discovered Impact?
I just discovered Impact. I think I was using some weird one. It's what I started using in the other game. I just never changed anyone else. I didn't change any nameplates anywhere else.
Do you want to change my my name and spell it right while you're at it?
Oh.
Am I right? I mean wrong because I spell asterisk wrong.
Oh no. Oh,
wait, did I not?
I spell it with an AE because those were my initials.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, cute.
I will get to right on that. I never realized that because I just called you asterisk and never looked at your name.
Care, but since you're changing it anyway, you might as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so I'm actually changing my Discord name from Knight to Knight without the K, so you're gonna need to change that too.
Nah, fuck that. You're still Knight.
You can go to you're already in the room.
Say you could go to your room?
Oh, that's
yeah,
so good.
I realized he's already in his room.
So good. Get him out. Get out of here. Oh, that was funny.
Thank you. I tried.
I feel a little attacked, but you know.
You know who was attacked last session? Y'all with that massive creature.
Oh, well, no, we didn't get attacked. We invaded it, right?
Yeah, you did. It was trying to attack you, though.
And now we're gonna go meet. We're gonna meet.
We did get assaulted.
Tareem's parents, and someone's gonna call him Tareem, and we're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Tareem?"
Oh fuck, you're right.
Maybe if they recognize him, we still don't know.
I mean, he doesn't have a face.
It's true.
They recognize the cloth.
See, because what I'm convinced happens is when he eats, the food just kind of enters a void and then disappears.
Oh, come on. He lifts it, you know that.
He's a food
that's a good
vendor.
point.
Like the man.
No, you're right.
Legend has it he doesn't eat, actually, but
that's why he didn't have any stew on his face.
How am I over encumbered?
Did you turn on sheet automations?
Yeah, I've got
automations.
automations.
You're carrying around.
Yeah, if you have the modifier still on the items you're carrying around, it will double up.
That I know, and I thought I removed all of them, but I'm still at 14 of 7 somehow. My water skin, my lychee nuts, my torches, and my short bow.
Do you have your backpack set to give you your encumbrance modifier?
Am I carrying a what?
I was joking, saying the sand sailor on your back.
Oh.
I'm okay. I went fucking blind for a second. I could not find the I couldn't find the thing I was looking for.
Game table. They finally fixed it, so the symbols in dark mode actually changed to white.
Yeah, they look good.
Oh, good.
I literally turned off dark mode because of that.
Wait, what? It's because dark mode that they're white? I liked it when they were black.
I couldn't see them when they were black.
So it's a problem when you're playing SWRPG because the light side points look like dark side points, and the dark side points look like light side points. And so it's a problem when you have things that are automatically adding pips.
Gotcha.
Well, that being said, the stream is ready to go.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Well, sorry. You hear me coughing?
I need an update here, Melon. It's been a minute.
Yeah. So last session, y'all went out in the desert to kind of do your own version of water sailing, but with Sand Sailor. You ended up working as a team together to successfully navigate the desert, and now you are in the middle of the desert after you just escaped a sand shark. So it's up to you for what you all decide to do. If you're going to stay, if you're going to go further into the desert, if you're going to travel. What are you all thinking?
I think I'm just going to keep crying quietly to myself, if I remember correctly from last session.
You were crying in Azia's arms.
What time of day is it, and where? Like, what do we see around us? In like just a quick 360.
Yeah. So right now it's high noon, and you are surrounded by sand. You have some occasional shrubbery. Excuse me. Like some shrubs scattered here and throughout the desert. And you can see the heat is creating like a mirage on the horizon, but you can't see anyone else, and there doesn't appear to be any structures that you can see within eyesight.
No structures, but like any like geographical features, such as geological features, I should say, such as like big stone outcroppings, something other than sand dunes.
There are some stone outcroppings scattered throughout here and there. There is a large one to the north of you. It'll take you a few minutes to get there on your sand sailor.
All right, good. Tareem sees that and turns to the crew, and he's got his. Yeah, you haven't seen them yet, but you see now that he's wearing these like beige like sunglasses, essentially. Not sunglasses, but like an eye protective gear that is just two slits through like a piece of shell or of some sorts. And he turns to you guys and he says, "We need to make it to that outcropping up ahead. It's high noon. We will cook out here without shade."
I don't want to cook.
Mari's like, I'm hungry.
Mari needs a sandwich.
Hey, what kind of protective gear do the three of you have? Just curious.
I don't.
We don't have any extreme weather gear, I don't think.
Yeah, I just have my traveling clothes.
Yeah, we need to move now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like in order to get away from the sand shark, we were like on our way to like a sand tribe for like protection.
That's
happen?
what you were. That's where you were heading. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All I remember is that I rocket boosted the sailor.
Yeah, the sailor got rocket boosted. Our bearings were like heading. We were heading toward. Tareem recognized something. Like I made a check and recognized a general location and pointed us in the right direction. But we also rocketed in that direction and we're running from a pursuit predator. So we don't know exactly where we are. It seems. Okay. Stone outcropping is ahead of us though, and Tareem is very urgently nudging you guys in that direction.
All good. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, we're going.
Do you want to die of heat stroke?
I'm gonna go to bed.
It's getting very hot out here.
Karu, take command.
Yeah.
You have shown you have done this before, or you have shown that you could do this. Show that you could do it again.
No pressure.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Fearless leader.
Do it, fearless leader, do it. Bring us home. Bring us to these stones.
That's what I was doing. I was going to open the book to remember what my talents were. The favorite talents were.
Well, I guess I'll take command.
You just I think we need a navigation or sailing. That's it.
Sailing.
Yeah. Gonna be an easy check. They're going pretty much in a straight line. You can see the rock outcropping.
It's gonna be easy. Don't blow this.
Pressure.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Oh no.
No way! Come on.
We are all remembering that Karu is one cutting, right?
Sailing is intellect.
Oh.
Yeah, sailing is basically just operating, but reflavored, like with a different. It's a reskin.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to do with that advantage?
No idea.
Maybe it depends on what happens with that failure.
So with the failure, you get confused
Thank you for the win.
By the heat mirages, and you end up heading in the wrong direction as you.
Oh man! Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. But with that, you gained a lot of speed, so your next check will give you a boost.
Alright.
Haru, I think the rock's that way.
Is it?
It's this way.
Like squints his eyes.
Lost.
You fell victim to the mirage, huh?
To the other way.
Do you need me to sand funnel thing again?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Ready for your orders, Captain.
It was the boost too.
It was the boost. Oh my god.
Benji, shut the fuck up.
I forgot that you had that talent in here. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, it's not once per encounter or session either.
All right. What would you like to do with that advantage? You definitely managed to get to the rock outcropping.
We get there faster.
Make up for the lost time.
I like that.
Yeah, it makes up for the lost time. I love it.
So you get to the rock outcropping. It's maybe 100 feet long by about 70 feet wide. And the rocks provide quite a bit of considerable shade for all of you. And there's a nice spot to be able to put the sand sailor down. So it's covered and away from the heat.
Okay.
Is this?
Yes.
Kiki was gonna be like, "Is this safe? Can we stop here?" Or she kind of looks to Guillemon because she's never been in the desert before. So, yeah. Is that thing still gonna find us here?
That I cannot say for certain, but it is safe to take shelter here while the sun is high. We will want to wait until sundown before proceeding again.
Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is make people make resilience checks to avoid getting hurt by the heat.
Cool.
Because it is quite intense. And because you're in a shady outcropping, you all get a boost to your roll. And then Tareen, because you specifically have like the type of clothing that you would need, you also get an additional boost.
How hard is it?
So question here. Would I have to make this check?
Because you have that talent, right?
No, because I have and I think it's the expertise of basic just firebending where I don't take damage I don't burn. But if he rolls that I do, then I do.
I mean, you don't burn, but that doesn't mean you like heat fatigue. That feels different, you know?
Yeah. I was just wondering because firebenders naturally have a hotter disposition.
That's funny. You're a comedian. I'm laughing.
I'm done. I have to go now.
End stream.
Yes, you will still have to make the check.
All right. Difficulty?
How hard is this?
This is going to be an average check.
GM, may I perchance make this as a survival check rather than a resilience check, just because Tareem has survived and lived among the sands his whole life.
I will pass a boost to the next person who goes. So it's a nice boost.
I'm fine with that if you wanted to do that, especially because you're near a rocky outcropping.
Hell yes. Wow, all that.
All that for that.
All those blanks. What the fuck?
You survived.
I did. I survived.
Yeah.
I'm scared to roll.
Through sheer force of will. You have a boost. You do have a boost.
You have two boosts because
you have an extra boost because of Asya.
And this is a survival?
You are rolling resilience.
Oh.
Resilience. R. And then I add 2 blues?
Yep.
Mhm.
2 blues.
And 2 perps.
How many purples?
2 purple.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm sorry.
You know what argument I probably could have made? Control heat.
Yeah, heat control.
But
You can do that.
Wait, did you roll it? I don't see it.
No, I'm saying
that. Rolled yet? I'm scared.
You'll do fine.
Yeah.
See,
Look,
you
you're
did
the
fine.
only one that
You
got
roll.
more advantage than anyone.
You got more advantage than anyone, but you rolled the most blanks.
Guys, I didn't die.
Bari like imagining. She's like, I am in like the North Pole. It is cool. I am cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so with the failure, you're going to. Oh, yes, you got a success. Sorry.
Yeah, everyone succeeded.
All right. What would everyone like to do?
Haru threat. And then Asya has 1 advantage and Ivari has 2 advantages.
So, Karu, you are going to.
Wait. Asya used their advantage.
Yes. So, Karu, you're going to take a point of strain. As while trying to get cooled down and everything, you overexerted yourself. So the heat temporarily got to you.
Oh, wait, could I... This is going to be stupid, but have you met me?
You're lovely.
Are you going to make snow cones?
I was going to give everyone an ice pop, yeah.
I love you so much. That is so cute.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
I'm really
how
impressed
much strain do you want me
make
to
How? How are you gonna do that?
Water
With what?
that I bring with me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like take water from my canteen, and I'm going to go through like my medicine kit and take like tongue depressor sticks, and I'm gonna dip them in the canteen and pull them out, and everyone's gonna get just a lob of ice on the stick, just something to keep us going.
Eat it quick. Eat it quick.
It's like melting the second that you start.
Yeah.
Just rub it on your faces.
So you know there's no check that's going to be required to do that.
Okay, cool. So everyone has some ice.
I like the idea that Ivari just is constantly waterbending her water skin to be frozen.
Yeah. Keep a piece of home with me.
Yeah.
Tareem will take it begrudgingly and is noticeably like perturbed that you are what he views as wasting water in this way.
If you want to die of heat stroke, that's totally fine. I'm not going to help you.
I just believe you should conserve your resources.
He just like rubs it all over her face and then also like in her mouth. And just like,
yeah.
This is happening in the background, and Tareem's like is just so flustered.
Yeah, Vari takes hers and she just lifts up all of her bells and everything and just like rubs the ice on the back of her neck as much as she can.
Yeah, Kiki does it on her face first and then puts it in her mouth, and she's like, "Ooh, salty."
So with that, now that you've all had your ice pops to cool down, what would you like to do? Would you like to wait for night? Would you like to explore the outcropping a little bit?
I want to get to shelter.
I let Pengu out immediately when once we arrive here, because this is like his domain. He loves this type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
He loves to climb. He loves to run and like scatter, and he loves to sunbathe. Of course, he can withstand temperatures that we can.
Oh yeah.
He's like rolling around in the sand, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, this is his element.
Love it.
So I let him out. He'll do some exploration. He'll help me do some exploration as well.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
All right, so you're going to explore the rock outcroppings a little bit?
Hell yeah.
So with that, there's no check that's going to be required because you're just walking by the outcroppings. You find a small pool of water surrounded by some palm-type trees. So you found a little oasis here.
Whoa.
I'm going to run up ahead. Do I see this?
Are you with
I'll tell everybody. Yeah, I will tell everybody about it soon.
Okay, I'm going to run
soon.
up and dip my water skin in and glare at Guillemon.
We are fortunate. This is a rarity. Be conservative with what you take.
I heard go swimming.
We are not the only ones who rely on this water. And he will point to whatever vegetation and plant life, animals and plants that might be living here.
Question about that. What do these plants look like? Are they like cacti?
So there are some cacti around, but they're more kind of like almost like palm trees.
Okay.
Like around.
So they have like the big frond leaves?
Yeah, the big frond leaves are right next to the water. And so the roots might actually go underneath the water table.
Mm-hmm. Do the trees look healthy?
Yeah, no, they look nice and healthy. They're rather tall and thin, but they don't have any discoloration to them or anything like that.
Okay. I have an idea, but I don't know if it's beyond me just yet.
Tareem looks at you disapprovingly.
No, because I don't think I have it yet. Never mind. It wouldn't work.
You sure? If you want to float the idea out there, I can.
Oh,
out there. Let's keep it moving.
I want to. So above the table, I want to get Avari on the path towards plant bending and the like. Going off of the knowledge that her mother has taught her that there is water everywhere. Could Avari, in theory, slice off a frond leaf and drain the water out of it?
I like that idea.
I like it.
I mean, it's a legitimate survival technique.
I think, yeah. Especially if you're sitting here talking with Tareem and you're like, you're asking these questions and Imbecile's telling you, but like we could pretend it's Avari and Tareem.
Yeah.
He'd be able to tell you all sorts of things. Maybe, I'm sure I could make a check if I need to. But
okay.
I would assume that Tareem knows quite a bit about surviving on the land. He's got 2 ranks in it.
You fail your survival check. Turns out you never actually did survival in the desert.
Well, then, in that case, could I take the advantages that I got from that last survival for the resilience roll and use that knowledge to siphon water from just one frond leaf? I'm not going to hurt the tree, but just enough so that we might have an edge out here in the desert.
Yeah, I'm more than okay with that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow. Okay. So, do I have to roll a check to climb the tree?
How high in the tree? Are you trying to get to the very top?
Well, that or I was going to ask Karu to use an ice blade.
maybe I could send Pengu up there.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
He can climb up there and Pengu, and he says something, some sort of command that Pengu like leaps from the ground onto already like halfway up the trunk, and he will attempt to carry out the Tareem's command to bring a leaf down to the ground, or cut a leaf off, or chew one off, or something.
Okay.
I don't know if it just happens, or if our Melon Lord wants to see it happen and see an action about it.
No, I mean, I think you described really well what Pengu's going to do.
Oh, nice.
So I think you let Pengu go for it.
We're going to let Pengu go for it, you said?
Yeah, if you want to have Pengu go for it, I'm more than okay with that.
Heck yeah. Do you want it to be a check?
Let's have it be an athletics check.
Come on, Pengu.
And it'll be an easy check because it's not that hard what Pengu's doing.
An easy check. Nice. Oh, you said athletics, not animal handling. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Why does Pengu have a 3 green to animal handling?
No, that was Shoji. That was Guillemon's animal handling. I was clicking in the skills and I meant to click athletics. Pengu doesn't have a character sheet. I don't have stats for Pengu.
Let's presume for sake of, because Pengu's obviously quite small.
Yeah, silhouette 0 for sure.
Yeah, so silhouette 0 for sure. Brawn, let's say of 1 because he's not really bulky. But because of this athletics, he'll have skill proficiency in it, so it'll be a yellow die.
Okay.
And if you want to use, because you got advantage on the animal handling, so if you want to use that as you're kind of instructing Pengu on what to do to give him a boost, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Okay. Heck yeah. And heck yeah. Ooh, this is a weird looking pool. Here we go. Here's Pengu's Pengu.
Would you like
athletics.
To
flip 2? Flip a story point, you say?
Yeah, so that he has another dice.
Yeah, why not?
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Pengu athletics. Whoa! Pew pew pew!
Go Pengu!
That's about on par with what I thought it would be.
Even with that extra green, he still did well.
That's awesome.
So describe what that looks like. Pengu really got the front off the tree.
Pengu climbs up, and you see as he jumps out to one of the outer branches. He stands on his 2 hind legs for a moment and like stands up like a peeple, and you see him pull like one hand to his chin, and he's like thinking really hard, rubbing his chin, and then he starts gnawing at the portion where the frond is connected to the branch, and seeing that doesn't work, he gets an idea where he starts using his horn instead to like the abrasion of it to cut the frond off.
Such a smart boy.
I'm assuming he has some sort of intellect, like more than one, like 2 perhaps. Who knows?
Good boy.
Yeah, good boy. Ah, good work, Pengu.
Yeah. Very proud.
With the advantage, can Pengu have found the opportunity to get like a second frond to give Avari more of what she needs?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But he just did such a good job because he was such a good boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Melon Lord, in all that, did you, instead of saying like a person, did you say like a people?
I did say like a people.
like a people.
I love it.
The only reason I noticed it is because Marin pointed it out.
Oh, hi, Marin. Hi.
Hey, Marin.
Well, sometimes Pengu thinks he's people.
He is a people.
He
He's
is.
just
He
a very
is
small
people.
people.
Yeah, he's people.
Just
For sure.
imagining that Pengu is an extension of Chewie, maybe, and Chewie thinks he's a person. So
I ship it.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
All right, so that's 2 frond leaves that I have.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have filled my water skin. I'm going to take the frond leaves. I'm going to extract the water from them. Actually, no. I lied. I'm going to freeze the water while it's still in the frond leaves.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that okay?
No, that's fine with me.
Okay, so now we have 2 frozen leaves. And since I'm in very warm clothing, shit. How do I describe this in a way that's like appropriate?
She takes her clothes off and puts the leaf under the clothes.
Yeah. Basically, she's going to take one of the leaves and just put it down her back to keep her nice and cool. And she's going to give the other one to Karu because he's in similar clothing so that he can stay nice and cool. So that the 2 from the coldest regions are okay.
are you still wearing your
No, she's down to basically, yeah, she's got her under stuff on, but she's gonna loosen her coat as much as humanly possible.
Just why would you be wearing your coat? Jesus.
Because all I have on underneath is inappropriate, and it's just like the American equivalent of a t-shirt and some leggings.
Okay. Wait. Kiki will give Avari her. What is she wearing right now? Let me.
I don't know.
See what I'm wearing. Because I've got like just my tank top thing, and then I have like my traveling robe.
Yeah.
Or my traveling garment. So
I think under what she's wearing. Mm-hmm.
I'll let you borrow my traveling clothes, which will probably be a lot lighter weight than like in my character or like that wrap that I have.
Okay.
So
yeah, that looks like more of a lightweight material.
Yeah.
So okay, she'll take her coat off with her back turned away from the boys.
You're Earth Kingdom now.
Yeah, and she'll that if she's wearing something that's lighter weight, she won't necessarily have to keep the frond on her, but she will give one to Karu, and the other can be passed around to cool off as needed. It's a source of water that we now have on hand, in addition to what's in our water skins.
Yeah. I will just say that Ozia, from the fight with Hotfoot, she hasn't actually quote unquote repaired her armor, so the left arm of it is just completely gone from where she got hit by the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Tarim is totally fine and doesn't even look like he's suffered a scratch at all. His robes look great and his style is fresh as fuck.
Lucky you who never takes a hit because he's not in the front.
You want to get out? Go on, Benji.
Meanwhile, I need to start investing into my resilience so that I can use hard boiled to heal wounds after combat.
Smart.
Love it. All right, so you've got the nice palm fronds helping to cool y'all down. You're chilling by this little oasis. What else would you like to do?
I want to go swimming.
It's deep enough that you could swim in it.
No, we have to move.
Do we? It's probably not best. It's best to start moving once the sun gets lower.
That was Gilamon's recommendation.
Was what? To move now or to wait?
To move
to wait until the sun started going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's about mid-afternoon after you've explored the rock outcroppings and done everything with the trees and the oasis.
So beach episode?
Beach episode? We already had a spa episode. We can have a beach episode. But yeah.
Each episode of Avatar was so funny.
Asya will actually Asya doesn't have all the reprehensions about decency because she's been traveling for the past few years, so she will go straight down to her basically her undergarments with his she wears a wrap around her chest because she wears armor. So she will basically just go down to her undergarments and just start swimming.
Oh, I can see all of her scars too, right?
Yeah. Immediately Tareem is like, you cannot just dip yourself. You are defiling the sanctity.
He's not gonna pee in it, God.
And Ozzy just looks at Tareem and says this. If it needs to be purified, I can boil the water for a second.
Boil the water? You would kill every creature.
Grump is angry.
You would destroy the roots tapping in underground. You would. He storms off. Tareem is like, he's visibly upset.
I mean, what else would he have us do?
Not swim in the water?
Ooh, we're in trouble.
And as he goes away, Asya, who, mind you, is a spiritualist, so she knows a little bit about the harmony between spirit and physical. This is Grump. Jesus Christ, you guys. Asya will say is, if plants would die from such little change, they would not be able to survive in this extreme environment in the first place.
Dad's already gone.
Yeah, I know, but she's explaining this to you, all you people, because he'll probably talk to you sooner than he talks to Asya.
So we should get in?
It is your choice whether you get in or not.
I'm going to... No, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
Now, what would kill them is freezing the water.
I want to go swimming.
He's not gonna do it. I think she's already like crossed Guillamon once too many times and does not want to get on his bad side.
I know what I'll do. I'll know what I do. Kiki, what we could do, I mean, since he's gone, what if we just like get our clothes wet? Like, what if we just, probably we have
That's
something.
a good idea. That's like swimming. Swimming.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah.
And then, like, if we get our clothing wet, and then it'll dry on our backs, and then that'll keep us cool, right?
The logic checks out to me.
I hope so, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I need better supplies. Can't wait till the sun goes down and we can get out of here. I'm a little anxious about all this.
This is such like an ethical moment. Like,
my gosh.
You're making Maren visibly upset.
I mean, I hate wet clothing too, but it's all I can think of.
Tareem isn't there, but I imagine like the clothing would just make it. He'd just be like, "Why, your dirty clothes?"
No, I would bend the water out from the pool and get our clothing wet.
Oh, even okay. So okay, a little workaround. I see.
Yes.
You don't need to appease Guillamon.
Yeah, you don't at all. You can just let him be upset, and that's fine.
You know what?
Be upset, but also like, as I said, Kiki like made him mad once too many times, and she's just like, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah. What you don't understand is that Azia is 1 presence and 4 willpower. It's a stubborn person that doesn't care about decency.
For sure.
Why'd you make yourself
and I'm all about procedure and politics and doing what's right. God fucking damn it, I played a lawful character.
No. Guillemot also has 1 presence. So he threw a temper tantrum and walked away.
Karu is gonna go after Tarim. Or Guillemot, I guess.
I noticed me.
God damn it.
All right. So do you want to kind of talk about what you're talking about with Guillemot, or you're just kind of going off with Guillemot?
Whenever he catches up to Guillemot, he'll say, "They don't mean to make you angry. I don't think anyway."
Guillemot is, you find him standing nearby, like the entrance, quote unquote, where of the rock outcropping, wherever we parked the sailor, just kind
parked
of like
bubbles,
looking.
You mean?
Yeah, parked bubbles in the sailor, and just kind of looking out toward the horizon, just at the the dunes of the desert. He's thinking, and he turns around, he like snaps at you. I'm not angry, Karu.
Emotional damage.
I'm not mad. I'm sorry to snap at you.
Yeah, you are clearly not angry.
They don't know what they do. These waters are sacred. It hurt me already to take from the tree what we could not give back. As a waterbender, I expect you know something about your relationship with water. You know it is the source of all life.
Karu will nod, but won't say anything.
They skip around in it like it is their plaything. Like they know nothing of waste. Nah. They do not know the life in Siwong. I should not expect it from them. We will get out of here. I know another oasis nearby. There is structure and buildings, civilization for them. And for you. We will get you back to your tribes. And I will be on my way.
Yeah, okay.
Is he breaking up
I
with
can't
us?
wait till the script is flipped and he's in the North Pole.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be the best.
He's gonna hate my parents.
Well, hopefully he'll get some dividends.
Yeah. I just remember that I had to apply my dividends. Because I was at 50
Oh god. You guys are gonna meet Avari's parents at some point.
Apparently Karu's emo. God.
You just read that?
Yeah, because I'm not watching the stream that I'm a part of right now.
You should participate in the chat.
No.
He's playing the game.
I do both.
Yeah, we do both.
You were talking, so we were talking. We just didn't want to interrupt.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
All right, so
we have a little grump, and it's adorable.
So after
does Karu sit there, just sort of like nodding in silence for the most part? Yeah. He doesn't do any response. That's fine. I just want to know for like narrative clarification.
He's basically just sitting there so that you could vent to somebody. Really, that was the point.
Oh.
And you notice that he grows like visibly and audibly like less and less steamed as he says this, and there's even when he says like I will part ways, like you hear that sort of trepidation in his voice by that point.
Oh my God, he's breaking up with us.
One at a time, it seems like.
Kareem, sorry, I keep on forgetting we don't know your dream yet. Guilliman, I don't think you leaving us in the middle of the desert would really be a great idea.
At least wait till we get to the North Pole.
He looks at you, his eyes connecting with yours. You see nothing below the bridge of his nose, covered by that mask, and the cloth, not a mask. Misty Palms Oasis is not the middle of the desert. It's actually on the edge of the southern Siwong. You will be close to civilization and to many other Earth Kingdom cities. You will be fine. It is a well-traveled outpost.
But you should come with us.
Oh, I do have business there that I must attend to.
I meant after we leave the desert, you should come with us out of the desert.
He looks at you and just looks off again at the sunset. Not the sunset, but the sands outside. He says nothing.
Karu will just nod and I guess walk back to the oasis.
You out-emoed the emo.
Is this the Misty Palms Oasis? I thought it'd be bigger. Reminds me of being in New York City, and every time I passed any bridge, it was like a footbridge or, just like an overpass. Like, is this the Brooklyn Bridge? Is this the
Oh no.
Just to be super annoying. I didn't think it was that. I just wanted to be super annoying.
Please tell me you took selfies in Times Square.
Did you take selfies at every bridge? Like, is this the Brooklyn Bridge?
Look, oh my God, me and the Brooklyn Bridge. I should have. Mostly we were doing that in an Uber, so I did not get pictures with all of the Brooklyn bridges in Brooklyn.
Always.
But did you get any pictures with the Uber driver?
Unfortunately not.
That poor Uber driver.
He hated us. He probably rated us like a 1-star.
So, while all this is grumping about how much time would you think has passed?
I would say that it's now late afternoon, so we're about to hit evening hours.
Okay, so the sun's past its highest.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring some water over to Bubbles.
Need anything? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, now that it's setting, because I imagine he very much enjoys the heat, considering he's Fire Nation. So I will just bring. I'm just gonna bend a big bubble of water over to Bubbles so he can have a drink. But this is for you. You're a good boy. Has your water.
Bubbles is quite parched, so he eagerly licks up all the water that's hovering in front of him.
And then once he's done drinking, she's gonna break off one of the parts of her frond and give it to him to see if he'll eat it.
He kind of chews at it, or not he. Bubbles, not a he. Bubbles chews at it, kind of looks confused for a second, and then eagerly munches it down.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah. We're gonna get more for you soon once we get somewhere that, Mr. Grump is okay with. I'm scraping
I thought you were
behind the
saying
ears.
this right next to Tareen.
It doesn't. Do you think she cares?
No.
Yeah. He's not paying close attention to you. If anything, he rolls his eyes, but you don't see that. Bubbles does not like when you call him Mr. Grump.
Don't speak for Bubbles.
Bubbles doesn't like. Is Kiki over with me?
Yeah, don't speak for Bubbles.
She's gonna lean into Kiki. He thinks that the Bubbles is Mr. Grump, but he's actually Mr. Grump.
Kiki will just giggle.
Yeah. And then in a louder voice, I'm sorry, what else should I call him, Mr. Grump?
You just.
Oh my god.
The sun is going down. We should get prepared to leave.
Okay.
After you've done defiling the oasis, grab your things and put them on the skiff.
Sorry, I prioritize my own survival.
I didn't file anything.
He says nothing else.
Stuff ready.
He says nothing else. He starts picking up bags and whatever and putting them onto Bubbles or onto the sand sailor. Is Bubbles like walking alongside us while we're on the sailor? Is Bubbles? It's not. Is the sailor big enough to accommodate Bubbles? What's the deal
Bubbles
there?
was in the little cabin guy.
Yeah, we had this sailor made big enough for Bubbles to.
Big enough for Bubbles. Okay.
It's Bubbles certified.
Okay.
And like most deserts, I imagine that it gets colder when the sun goes down.
Yeah, you can already feel the temperature starting to shift down.
Okay, so I'm going to put my Northern Water Tribe stuff back on and give Kiki her layers back.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Azia will get her armor back on and sit back on the sand sailor.
Okay. Is Karu driving again?
Please don't make me.
I think Kaede is our smartest person.
That's true.
Who's our smartest person?
You.
Me?
You.
I have an intellect of 1.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, fuck. Am I the smartest person?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's your intellect of, Ari?
2.
Oh, mine's 3.
Oh, thank fuck.
That makes sense.
That makes sense that you would know how to do a sand sailor.
Yeah.
And I can
as long as I don't know.
I can help bend some sand or whatever if we need.
Karu, I understand that you have ascended to manhood, but why don't you let me take the helm for this leg of the trip?
I could say something, but it's inappropriate.
Karu will
With this group, fucking say it.
You hear him mutter.
No, it's inappropriate for Twitch.
Thank the spirits.
You're just not allowed to say the word that begins with an S and rhymes with rhymes with pimp, apparently. You're not allowed to say that word.
You're not?
No.
I'm glad that you told me, because that's like one of my favorite words.
That's funny.
Yeah, the C word, I think. Maybe, I can't remember.
There's a lot of C words. You gotta be specific.
The lady
Just
part
say it
C
out
word.
loud. We'll see if he gets banned.
Yeah, you guys are the ones
Don't
that have
do
to worry
that.
about it. I am.
I couldn't believe the first one though. I was like, what? But apparently it's like bullying and stuff. I don't know. They've been like cracking down on it.
That's lame.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so lame.
It's kind of funny.
Okay.
Clearly, Marin wants us to move the story along, so.
Like, I'm bored.
Everything we do for Marin. So that she has more art to draw in her head.
Yeah. Let's get Marin some drawable scenes here.
Sure.
I mean, I definitely think there's one where you and I were just changing clothes, like you giving her pieces.
Oh, that'd be cute.
You're like, here, you wear this and this.
So I take the reins. I take the helm. We back out, and I want to take them to Misty Palms.
Okay. So with that,
resort time.
Now that it's nighttime, the stars have started here. Use the stars to navigate.
Oh hell yeah! Navigate? What?
He died.
I was saying that because it's nighttime, you can use the star patterns that you're familiar with in this area, as well as the compass that's on the sand sailor to help get to Misty Palms.
Very good. Very good.
You know, it's funny. It might actually still be a resort at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so.
Oh no. What if we're the reason it's not a resort?
Okay.
Misty Palms will forever be a glorious resort for ages to come.
Do we need any sort of check, or are we just assuming that we get there in an amount of time?
You are going to need to make an average check for the setback side just because it's that night.
Average check. And what kind of check is this again?
We're going to go with navigation. Or sailing, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, navigation's not in this. We have geography. Knowledge, G something.
Survival is generally navigation.
Survival is also there, yeah. But I'm sailing, so let's see. With the setback, you said.
Yeah.
Anybody boosting me?
I mean, I
was going to ask actually.
Sand bending to get us there faster or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Do I suffer some strain just to do that?
Just because you're sustaining it for a long time, yeah, you'll suffer your 2 strain.
Okay.
And did I hear anybody else? What was that, Avari?
No, she already answered it. We're good.
Okay.
Because all I would do is like help out like with the stars and stuff, but I figure I don't know the constellations out here.
I'm gonna flip a story point because Tareem has been here maybe once before in his life, and is going off like by memory, which is very like he has a very good memory, unlike the player.
Unlike Evan.
Unlike dang.
Wow, I love this.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have Knight's memory.
Yeah. Well.
Burn.
Dang.
I mean, I have nothing to compare, but I can vouch for the badness of Melon's.
There's also
bad memory.
There's also Marin's fish brain.
Jeez, what would you like to do with all those advantages?
I'm
I feel a lot
contemplating.
better.
Would you mind adjudicating the results of the sailing attempt? And then that might inspire me.
Yeah, so with that, you're able to use the stars and the compass to head in a general direction, but because of the darkness, you get thrown off, and you end up drifting astray from the final location. So you physically moved, you just didn't end up reaching it yet because you ended up going it's the wrong direction.
Seeing that that we've gone in the wrong direction, I would like to say if 5 advantages is enough, that instead on the horizon we see a spinneret or a minaret of a very familiar like library.
I'm fine with that for 5 advantage.
I'm looking for a library. Let's go read some books. Oh God.
I don't know where we are going.
Library.
I'm sorry, but that does not look like Misty Palms up ahead. I don't remember that being there.
Well, maybe there's someone inside who can give us directions. I'm gonna jump off the skiff and start walking towards the building.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Well.
I mean, we're lost.
In the desert, in the dark.
Well, if the librarian is agreeable, he may allow us to stay the night and figure out where to go in the morning.
Knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Hello?
Azia is going with Avari so she doesn't get herself killed.
Hello?
Is this the library?
Yeah, I was wondering, could I make a knowledge spiritual world check?
Yes, you can. It'll be a hard check.
Wait, would I be able to help out with that? Because from a very spiritual place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I offer an assist, or do you want me to roll separately?
You can offer an assist.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your ranks?
Hang on, let me get it. And in this, I think it has its own sailing, streetwise, magic skills. Where the fuck is it?
It's not. It's a knowledge.
It's knowledgeable. I'll just go to the sheet and see. I have 2 green.
Okay, then you will be giving me a boost then, and I will flip as well.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
It was the boost.
All right, this is in fact that library.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, as we get up, Azia kind of looks at the architecture and says, "Wait, I think I've read about this slide." Oh, and you're knocking on the door.
You think they have any first editions here?
I think they have
a weird spot for a library.
I think they have all the first editions here, Avari.
All the first editions.
No way!
Wait a minute. Is
Do you
this
think they have frozen love?
Oh
Asia?
my God, shut up.
Have we found the lost library of Huan Shi Tong?
This, I believe, this is the
I mean,
library
well,
one Shi Tong.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. It's in the middle of the desert. Of course it's lost. Why did it? Why? I don't understand.
You don't understand.
But
My
do I
people used
recognize
to.
that name?
Why is it here? This is a really bad spot for a library.
Anywhere is a good spot for a library. Knowledge is for everybody, Kiki.
Yeah, but like if I had a library card here,
Kaye, Huan Shi Tong is a spiritual being. He collects knowledge from all over the world using his fox familiars to bring in the knowledge.
Yes,
He has
but
foxes here.
yes, but
why
Huan
did
Shi
he
Tong
build
is a
it
very
here?
capricious spirit. He is not happy that my ancestors brought people to his library.
So
We
we're
are
not
What if I give
welcome.
him a band-aid?
no. A band-aid could not heal this wound, Avari.
Emotional damage.
Band-aid?
Emotional.
My people used to work as traders with the great spirit of knowledge. We
Oh,
would act as guides, and in time, my people took advantage of that relationship, and humans have
Why?
since been banned from access. This was many generations ago, and I grew up believing this was not but a fairy tale.
So we're not welcome.
I don't
Well,
know.
maybe I'm just gonna apologize on behalf of all humans, because if they have first edition of Frozen Love, like, I want a copy.
I do not think you will be able to take a book from this library.
I'll speed read then.
Yeah.
What exactly is
Melon Lord, what were you saying above the table?
Above the table, it wasn't until Admiral Zhao ended up kind of using the knowledge for harm that he ended up banning humans from the study. So you are still pre him banning humans, which is not to say that.
Yes, cool.
Which is not to say that like he won't give you a hard time. It's just he doesn't have like an outright ban.
And he still probably will require us to like contribute something.
Oh,
I can contribute.
They updated the lore.
Oh, they did?
They update. Yeah, I'm literally like, so I pulled it up because I wanted to see like, because I thought we were visiting Tareem's like home commune, and I had to be ready to start talking about sandbenders and like the sand tribes. So I was looking at the Siwang tribes like page, and they added a whole bunch of stuff about that. It's like I didn't make that up. They apparently the sand tribes. When he brought his library to the desert, the sand-bending peoples and the sand tribes had a relationship with him for like hundreds of years, especially during Kyoshi's reign, where they were like trading things with him, and he was giving them knowledge to help them survive in the desert, and they would act as like guides. Well, eventually they started bringing like outsiders to the library, and Wan Shi Tong was okay with it until he wasn't. And so in one of the Avatar Legends books, I guess, he bans humans from future access without reason to return. They no longer, the sandbenders were keeping his building from sinking into the sands over this time. And so he bans the sand tribes. Maybe he doesn't ban admirals out. He just bans the sand tribes. So that might be what I'm talking about. So we might both still be right, actually. The sand tribes look like they were banned. And because they were banned, they stopped helping his library from sinking into the earth, which is why by Aang's time, all we see is the tower.
Right. Then that makes sense.
Okay, so Tareem's still freaked out and thinks that he's banned. And above the table, technically, that's not entirely true.
You mean false?
Not entirely false, correct.
I want to go in.
Well, you're knocking on the door.
And having overheard this little, like, that we might need offerings and stuff, I'm trying to, like, think about everything I have in my bag that I could probably give.
Just ice. You just got ice. That's all you got in your bag is
I got
ice.
more than
Ice.
ice.
Baby.
Ice and Band-Aids.
Ice and Band.
Ice and Band-Aids.
Do you think he has do you think he knows what Band-Aids is?
Oh my god, I'm gonna draw once I know what he looks like, well, I'll have to wait and see. Maybe I could do a portrait of his on a Band-Aid so he could wear it.
Or his emotional damage, boo-boo.
God damn it. I need to start making emotes for the channel specifically, and I'm going to make Wan Shi Tong with emotional damage.
Yes.
And it'll be a gif of Saki hitting him with a book.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So when you
is anyone answering, or am I just?
Yeah, so when you knock on the door, you don't hear any answer. You can't hear. It just sounds silent behind the door.
It does not feel like a good idea.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Asya will. Does the door look like it's push or pull?
It's a pull open.
Asya will
Cool,
just.
I'm gonna push on it.
Asya will just grab the handle and pull it.
Oh god! Oh god! We can't just go in here.
I'm gonna peek my head in around the door and just be like, "Hi, we're coming in."
Make a hard perception check.
Hang on. Hard perception check. Perception. LMNP. That's 3 purple?
Yep.
That's not good for you. At least your perception is better than Karu's.
That's not saying much.
All right. So unfortunately, you aren't able to notice or hear.
No. Hey, guys, it's empty in here. I don't know what y'all are so scared of, but like, we should. Maybe she like misses something and trips and falls on her face.
Yeah, and suffer like a point of strain from falling on her face. Like she just kind of
exactly, yeah.
Pops into like the ground.
Got her.
Asya will help Avari up as she steps inside.
And I just kind of like rub at my face and put a Band-Aid over my nose where it really like hit. So now I have a Band-Aid across my nose with a picture of some birds on it.
Tareem pulls out and ignites a torch. He has one of those in his bag, so I'm gonna remove one from it.
He pulls out.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm a child. I'm sorry.
I love it.
You're not a child. You are a pubescent teen.
How are you worse?
Yeah, we're
child?
just in character.
All
but
right,
I'm not a teen. I'm fucking like 23 or something.
We're all adolescents here. Except Tareem, who's like 80.
Asya's 27.
That's not 80.
Oh, girl.
Oh, that's why.
Why? Why what? What happened?
I'm sorry.
I figured out why my encumbrance was so messed up in RPG sessions. I had 5 quantity lychee nuts of 1 encumbrance apiece instead of yeah.
5 that together are 1 encumbrance.
Yeah, it's 5 together, 1 encumbrance. So there we go. I fix it. Now I get it.
I'm wondering, why the hell am I so hurt? Why do I have 9 wounds and 6 strain? What the fuck did we do, and why have I never healed?
It's Hotfoot, baby.
Hotfoot, man.
That was a week ago.
I don't know why you have the wounds, but the strain, I had strain from helping out with the sand sailing.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was very confused, and I just realized that, but Forward.
All right, so are you all pushing through, so to speak, into the library?
Yeah.
Yes, with much trepidation. I'm very terrified.
Should I pick up the animal companion right now and take one of these boxes as an animal companion?
That's literally what I'm debating too.
Actually, I have Animal Companion. I could take a fox.
Does everybody
I'm
on this team
seriously
have
thinking
Animal
about it.
Companion?
I don't.
Yeah.
I want one.
Well, you
Yeah,
should
I
probably
literally-
pick up Animal.
Well, I was
saving
animal companion for when we hit the Fire Nation, so I could get a Firehawk.
Well, I have it listed as reserved for shinies, which I know means that I'm getting animal companion. So I could just take it now and grab a fox.
But Bubbles.
I want a
It's
fox.
not
So,
my pet.
well, you do realize you can just get Animal Companion for Bubbles because why not?
Right.
Bubbles is Silhouette 2, and Animal Companion Tier 1 only lets you have up to Silhouette 1.
0.
So
0.
above the table, I'm saving it for some kind of bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah.
A wolf bat?
Yeah.
So, yes, I light this torch and give us a better view inside this library. Space, wherever we are.
So as you walk in with the torch brightly lit, you are able to see this massive library that continues on well beyond the eyesight that you can see with your torch. The library stacks are well over 50 feet in height, and the smell of old tomes wafts through the air.
I'm home, guys.
Have many books in the Water Tribe.
I do.
And once again, Avari shows her privilege.
No, Avari shows her hoarding tendencies.
I have never seen so many books in one place.
They just smell so happy.
Even the Bossing Say libraries didn't have this much.
Where's that?
Guillemon looks at you inquisitively. You have been to Ba Sing Se?
I have been all over the world in my travels to find Karu.
I want to see their library too.
Is it true that Ba Sing Se has its own Si Wong desert inside the walls?
What?
A home away from home, I have been told.
It has spas, if that's what you're referring to.
Spa.
I'm gonna run up ahead and look for a ladder.
Well, that's
is
nice.
just like,
bye.
Yeah. Once again,
yeah,
Azia is not letting Avari get herself killed by running off alone.
I'm gonna find a ladder and I'm gonna climb it, and I'm going to find a book, open it, and just put my face in it.
A book? Not even like you're not even gonna put like look at them?
Yeah.
I want to smell the oldest book I can find.
I want to find firebending scrolls because Azia has no formal firebending training aside from her father, which
I wonder if they have any healing scrolls here.
Yeah.
I could be a better healer than my mom.
Karu will try to find like some water bending scrolls or something, you know. So.
If you see anything for healing, let me know.
Kiki's really overwhelmed and she doesn't even know, like, she doesn't understand like the importance or like the gravity of like what this place means. So she's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Azia will start moving, looking around. She's looking for the librarian. She doesn't just want to be here without permission.
Yeah, and Tareem the entire time is like, we should not be here. We need to go.
Let us ask permission to be here, and if we're denied, we leave.
But knowledge should be for everybody.
And I believe Wan Shi Tong believes this as well, but...
Well, then we're in an accord, aren't we? I'm going to open a book and start reading. I don't even know what it is.
Put the book away until we have permission.
It's a book about the lunar cycles and its effects on water bending.
Oh, awesome! She's going to keep reading it, and she's going to use one of her Band-Aids as, like, to go down line by line as she reads this book. Still up on the ladder.
He's staying with the adults.
Smart. Very smart.
I think Ozzy is walking off on her own, and Tareem is staying with Avari. So the adults are splitting up, I think.
Okay, well, I think she'll probably stick by Guillemon and Avari then.
Yeah, Tareem is doing his best to make sure nobody wanders off alone, but doesn't notice when Asya slips away.
What's Karu doing?
Having an existential crisis.
Crying in a corner.
For waterbending scrolls, because he has also had no formal training.
Are you wandering off on your own, or are you kind of...
yes, very much.
Okay.
Does the book I'm reading have anything about waterbending forms, or is it specifically about the effects of the moon on the water?
It's specifically about the effects of the moon on the water.
Okay. Does it look like it was written someone from my home or someone from Karu's home?
It looks more so like northern waterbending.
Do I recognize the author?
You don't. The book is very, very old. It's got like that 100-year-old book smell.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to use a Band-Aid as a bookmark, close the book, put it under my arm, and come back down to show it to Kiki.
What did you find?
All about the moon, and I'm going to open back up to the page, and I'm just going to point out here, isn't this so pretty? Look at the illustrations and the effects on the tides. That's why my healing is so good during the moon's that height.
I think because she has an Intes one, she's just like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And just nods.
And this bit right here, it says, and insert some more technical jargon here, as she's just rattling off.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Do you think they have any on earthbending? Because we should find some for you too.
I don't. I'm nervous.
Why? This is a library. This is such a beautiful place.
I just feel I feel like we don't belong here. This is eerie.
If we didn't belong here
in the middle of the desert.
Someone would have said if we shouldn't be here, and no one that I respect has said anything like that.
Now would be a good time.
So you don't respect Tareem?
Rain on our parade.
Excuse me? What did I miss?
Amari just said, no one that I respect has said that we shouldn't be here.
Wow.
Loud and clear.
Tareem sniffs audibly. I do not need the respect of a child.
Okay, cool. Let's go look for more books.
Don't wander off very far. Stay within sight and keep together.
And then he notices Asia's in there, or Karu.
Yeah, and that's when I notice, spirits.
While he's distracted, I'm gonna run ahead.
Not against my vigilance, you won't.
I like the only reason why Karu and Asia went off is because they weren't trying to be sneaky about it.
I'm going to dart down a hall to like the left and see what I can find.
You cannot. Oh. This is.
Did we run into the foxes? I'm sorry, I missed if we did or not. Did we?
No,
see
we
You
didn't.
haven't
Okay.
as of yet.
Okay, yeah. I just told chat this, but it's just like the funny thing is Kiki's not really a rule abider, but like because it's so empty and quiet, and this is the middle of the fucking desert, she's like really nervous. And so it's not even
She's
necessarily
like,
about
this is sus.
yeah, this is sus. It's not necessarily
This is
like I want
very
to follow
sus.
the rules. It's just like something bad's gonna happen. Ah! Oh my god, my dog.
Make an average perception check.
Me?
Yes, because you were running down the hall, if I remember correctly.
I'm not running down the hall. Maybe I'm running after Avari, but perception. Average, you said?
Yep.
I'm not very good at this. Oh, look at me.
You succeeded with advantage.
That's awesome.
You can hear the what sounds like the large flapping of wings approaching you.
I don't like this.
I told you to stick together.
I was just running after.
Did you see where she went?
This way. Now, is the flapping coming from the direction that I followed Avari to, or from a different direction?
That you followed Avari to.
Oh god, oh
Okay,
god,
so
oh
it's
god,
like-
oh god.
We can continue
So
to
Avari-
follow Avari, but we're probably gonna find Washington.
We have to,
So
we
I'm
cannot just
like-
leave her.
I'm
Well,
halfway
duh.
up another ladder.
She may be a brat, but I don't want her to die here.
Me either.
Alright, we can, I will follow you, since you know where she went.
Okay, I will go.
I'll also let
Cautiously.
Pingu down at this time, even though I'm like, hesitant about it, but like, he'll be alright.
All right.
Find Avari.
As you travel to Avari, you find some what look to be like foxes.
Wait, who does?
Tareem.
Okay.
Do I recognize these beasts?
You've heard the legends of what happened or the animals inside of this library, so you're generally familiar with it.
It's like seeing one of fucking Santa's elves. Holy.
And Santa's coming.
A fox spirit.
They're so cute.
What's he say?
Get back. They will kill you with their mind powers.
What? They're so cute.
Up. I'm gonna keep reading. And I'm just gonna shout, "Hey, did you know that?" Insert stupid fact here.
You're. Yes. What's the question?
I was gonna ask if knowledge seekers came up to Asia or Karu.
They're coming up to you and looking very interested in you.
I want to offer them like jerky. I want one as a
Yes.
Fish jerky.
They eagerly accept the jerky. and start like making little like meowing noises as they eat it.
Karu will pet it and can I take it as my animal companion? If I continue feeding it treats.
If you would like to do that, then I would be fine with it since you purchased the talent.
Let's go.
Get him that emotional support.
Do you have the spirit foxes statted or only one Shitong?
Only one Shitong, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember statting spirit foxes.
Gotta be around somewhere.
I bet I could come up with a stat block.
I imagine
sure.
I imagine that they would be cunning intellect based.
That's what I was probably gonna make them. It's just cunning intellect.
The exact opposite of Akaru.
Yeah, funnily enough.
The most cunningest, intelligentest creatures in this universe, and you are like beholden to like a guy who's dumb as a rock.
Because I has food.
Food is the common denominator.
I mean,
as human, this is a mutually beneficial exchange.
They did.
I will enjoy this relationship.
Fish jerky. So it's in character.
Really cute.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Avari, you managed to see quickly approaching you in the distance, in between the shelves, looks to be like a giant owl.
I'm gonna put another Band-Aid in as a bookmark on a book I found on healing, and close it, and just kind of like peer around at whatever is coming my way.
With that, you hear a mighty voice echo throughout the library, and it says, "What are you doing in Wan Chitong's library, human?"
Perfecting my healing.
I have not let humans into my library for a long time. Why should you be the exception?
Why should there need to be an exception? Knowledge should be accessible to everyone.
This is my library. I curate it. And I need to stop humans from stealing the information within.
I didn't steal anything.
Oh shit. Oh great spirit.
Yoshi's gonna fucking die.
Tareem was with Avari, right?
Yeah, Tareem is a little awestruck right now, and I don't want to step on Avari's social interaction.
Hey, quick question for you, Melon Lord. What should Wan Chitong's coercion be?
Coercion? I was thinking 3, yeah.
Okay. I just asked, I was looking at the sheet and it just says coercion.
I have to. All of the adversaries need to be retouched. Honestly, the whole thing. Those are so old. They haven't been really touched on since I ported from over Star Wars. So like a lot of stuff is
back
backwards
in the day. No,
yeah.
You're good. So with it, he is going to try to coerce you, to leave the library, unless you would like to try to like negotiate with him or charm him.
Yeah, I want to talk to him. I want to understand. What happened that humans aren't allowed in here anymore?
Avar, you can't just ask that.
Well, he didn't give a reason. He said that they stole knowledge, but knowledge
I told you before we came in here.
I didn't listen to you.
I can see that.
She's gonna turn her attention back towards the owl, and I can take my bookmarks out if you want, and I can forget. Well, I can't forget. I really love reading, but it's such a beautiful library.
So with it, okay, it sounds kind of like you're sucking up to him a little bit.
Oh no, she's in awe. But yeah, sure, we'll take it that way.
So with that, oh, that's a phrase I wasn't ready to hear today.
I didn't hear it.
He just said like sucking up the owl was what he said. So with it, you hear Wan Chi Tong say, "Yes, it is a magnificent library, one that I have tried to keep safe over the millennia."
So you know the original healing forms.
Wan Chi Tong knows all.
She's gonna kind of stare at, like consider him for a minute. And okay, so she's heard that he knows everything.
Or at least
do you know why he
does.
No, that's fine. She believes him. Do you know why women aren't allowed to waterbend?
You're from the Northern Water Tribe, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
That tribe is often backwards thinking in how they treat their women. In the Southern Water Tribe, it is not the same.
So, and she's going to quickly switch out the books that she's been bookmarking to the one about the moon and point to a passage about how there's water and everything and how the moon affects the water and everything. This is okay for me to know, and I can. This isn't heresy.
No, it is not heresy. It is a simple fact of the moon's power on all waterbenders.
That's all I needed to know.
Not like we've been telling you that.
Yeah, but she's already stated she doesn't listen to us.
But she'll listen to a fucking giant owl. Got it.
We see where Varney's loyalties lie with the owl.
There's definitely, I think, above the table, a respect to hierarchy and power that she doesn't necessarily know that she's being prejudiced, but she totally is.
I mean, to be fair, I have an int of one, so what the fuck do I know?
So she's going to take this knowledge and kind of nod and offer him a Band-Aid. This one has like a sunset on it, and she's just going to be like, I'm sorry if we trespass. I made this. She's going to offer it up to him.
You're so cute.
Wan Chi Tong looks at it and says, What is this? Wan Chi Tong does not know what this is.
Oh my god, you gave him something! You gave him knowledge!
It's a self-adhesive Band-Aid, and you see what I did is I took the gum of this tree and I painted it on these bits here, and then I took a little bit of gauze and I folded it up and I sewed it into the middle part there, and then like they're really like they're plain, so I wanted to, make them prettier, so I painted some sunsets on these. And she's gonna start showing her. This one has an owl on it actually, and this one has some birds, and this has some fish, and she's just like really excited now to start talking about her Band-Aids.
Oh yeah.
I love this.
With it, Wan Chi Tong looks at it and says, But what is its purpose?
Well, and she's going to point to the one on her nose. I fell when we came in here, and I got a cut on my nose, and I didn't want it to be exposed to the air and for it to get infected. So I put this on to keep it safe so it can heal better.
Oh. Well, Wang Shitong says, Thank you for your delivery of this knowledge. I will have to check with my spirit foxes to see how they've been slacking.
Well, I believe them. I came up with them at my home, and my mom said that they weren't an effective tool for healing, but I get so many paper cuts when I'm reading, and I get injured a lot, so I think that they're helpful to me.
With the Wan Shi Tong says, yes, it does seem to be helpful to you, which is good. And with it, he glances over at Tareem, and he looks very hard at Tareem now that he's got his attention, and says, "What is a member of the Sandbending tribe doing in my library?"
I did not want. Oh, great spirits! He like prostrates himself on the ground. I did not want to be here. I told them that we were not allowed, but I could not let them wander into potential danger without my protection. I could not have lived with myself if they were hurt.
Wan Shi Tong just looks at you and says, "You know what your people have done to me over the centuries. You bear the weight of that burden as well."
Sounds a little racist.
Yes, great spirit. Please forgive my trespass. I will leave this place, but let my companions pass in peace.
With it, he says, "You may stay with your companions. They have already brought me knowledge. But be warned if I find out that you or any of your companions use this knowledge acquired within this library to hurt humankind, there will be consequences."
And Tareem shoots a glance at Avari and Kiki, just like a nervous one. He tries to make eye contact with both of you, and then quickly retorts to Wan Shi Tong. Yes, it will be done. We will. No harm will befall as a result of this knowledge. Oh, he's so nervous.
Actually, Mr. Sir, that grumpy man down there groveling in front of you is the reason that we made it this far in one piece. He might not be nice, but he's capable and he's protected me. And I've never hurt anybody.
With it, he says, that is admirable that he's unlike so many of his other people. Wan Shi Tong holds a grudge pretty bad.
No, I love it. I'm so here for it.
Kiki's gonna overstep. She's gonna do it.
Oh shit.
Just for a being that's supposed to be all knowledgeable, it seems really close-minded of you to feel this way about any Sans Tribe person. He didn't do anything to you.
His people have, and I have tried to trust them over the millennia, only to be shown once again that trust was misplaced.
So just kind of look to the side. Doesn't seem very reasonable. She's gonna get kicked out.
Wan Shi Tong responds back saying, I believe your time in the library is growing short.
Oh, but well, before the time's over, excuse me. It was very nice meeting you, sir. She's gonna climb down the ladder and run off to find more books on healing.
All right. And with that, let's wrap up the session there today, and then we will kick back off in Wan Shi Tong's library next week.
Now, next week I will be in Jersey for Passover, so I could do a Wednesday next week.
My Wednesdays are pretty much spoken for.
Okay.
Fortunately.
If we have to miss next week, we can always do the following week.
Yeah, I'm free on the 22nd.
This is so cool.
Yeah, what
I'm
a great
so glad
session.
we could get together again. I missed
Me
you.
too.
I missed you guys.
I hope you start to feel
Yes.
better, Melon Lord.
Yeah,
Yes,
stop.
thank you.
Stop dying.
Yes, it's bad for your health.
Like,
Oh, trust me, I
legitimately,
know.
just stop dying.
I'm
And
gonna
like
skip you a thing of band-aids for real, for real.
it's band-aids for you and all of your loved ones.
Make it rain band-aids.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that would be the knowledge that he needed.
It's so cute. I love it.
Oh my god.
Also, everyone will get 10 XP for the session.
Beautiful. Fabs. Thank you for running, Imbecile,
Thank you.
and
Yeah.
everyone have a good Passover, Easter, or just free weekend. And
Yeah, free weekend.
see you in 2.
All right.
All
stay
right.
good,
Take
folks.
care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, wow, that.
I was gonna ask Tareem about what he thought about what he thought about the knowledge seekers, but Al.
Yeah, you can probably talk to him about that in the other thing. Otherwise, actually, I don't think I'll end the stream here. I think. Oh no, I have to go pick up my dry cleaning. I can't fuck around. With that, we will say goodbye. As always, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are, and stay frosty. We will probably be back with this one in about 2 weeks. This will be up on YouTube probably within the next 3 days. For any of you who came in late and missed the beginning. Have a good one.